So this is my 7th flight in like the past 3 weeks. So I think I pretty much got my carry-on situation down pat. Welcome back to another travel vlog. I'm actually headed off to Calgary today. Super excited about this video because it's actually sponsored by Virgin Mobile. They're the lovely team who is sending me off to Calgary. I've actually never been to Calgary before. It's gonna be my very first time. I always joke around and say that I'm like the worst traveled Canadian because I travel all the time, but not within Canada. So I've never been before, so I'm super excited to go out west. So from what I've heard this weekend, it's gonna be pretty epic so far. So I'm just trying to pack and plan and get ready for all of that. So basically there's a bunch of contest winning Virgin Mobile members who are also gonna be experiencing this with me, and we're gonna be living life like a VIP. We're talking backstage tours. There's the Virgin Mobile Stampede concert series, and there's a bunch of different artists and performances there. So we're gonna be meeting some of them backstage, getting tours, going through all the venues, all of that fun stuff, as well as like free food and drinks and all of the things. So we're gonna be feeling very, very bougie this weekend. So I'm just trying to pack accordingly and really make sure that my outfits are ready for the VIP life, because I don't really know if I am, but I'm super excited. I thought I would walk you guys through some of my packing tips as well, because like I said, lately I've been traveling a lot and I feel like I've really got a system down pat. So my first travel tip that I would highly recommend you do if it's possible is to travel with only a carry-on. I swear by my little carry-on, and for most trips, that's really all I bring, and I try to stuff everything in here as much as I can. Number one tip when it comes to a carry-on is to roll all of your clothes. That's gonna save a bunch of room. So I like to roll it really tight and then kind of like shove it in and like compress it. Now this is a new tip that I feel like I learned the hard way, but it's actually to always bring a bikini and to always pack a little swimsuit just in case. Even if the place that you're going, you're not planning on swimming, you don't think there's a pool, you don't think the weather calls for it, you just never know when you need a bikini. So definitely always pack a swimsuit. And I also, on that note, would always say always bring a pair of workout clothes and like a workout outfit. Bring a pair of comfy shoes you can walk in, like a good pair of runners, and then just like, you know, a regular workout outfit. Now overall, when it comes to toiletries, obviously you wanna be mindful of the TSA requirements because you're doing a carry-on and you can't bring like giant bottles of liquid. For the most part, I do like to try to bring solid toiletries, so like solid shampoos, solid face washes, things like that, so you don't even have to worry. Or I will just kind of take my liquids and put them in smaller containers if they're over the size limit naturally. I actually wrote down all my tips here because I didn't want to forget any of them, because these are honestly what I live by, and I reference my personal list every single time. Another thing I wrote down is to wear your biggest outfit. Now, what I mean by this is wear your biggest shoes, the biggest jackets, sweaters, layers that you can, because obviously you want to have the most room in your carry-on. So I always bring like a leather jacket or a jean jacket, as well as like wearing my either biggest boots or shoes or chunky kind of not heels. I don't know why I said that. I would never wear heels to the airport. But basically when you're packing your suitcase, whatever you are having the hardest time stuffing in, that basically means that that's what you should be wearing on the plane. And hopefully it ends up being comfy too, because comfort's key. Ooh, something else I learned the hard way is to always wear your jewelry. So I always go on the plane with like all of my rings, my earrings, my necklaces like layered on, just because I've tried so many different jewelry packing methods, and something always either A, ends up getting lost and there's like a little earring missing or a back or a ring is missing, or my necklaces end up getting tangled and like knotted and basically to a stage where it's irreversible. So yeah, I always do a carry-on, and then I always bring a backpack as well. This backpack has like seen some things. I've had this backpack for over like 5 years and I treat it so poorly, and it's somehow still kicking. Anyway, so I pack my laptop in here, all my tech gear, my camera, cords, things like that. And then I always bring a little snack on the plane, so whether it's just like a little bag of like trail mix or nuts. Then in the backpack, I always bring my purse that I'm gonna wear for the weekend. I normally don't bring big purses ever, so I've got a fanny pack for this weekend. So that'll just kind of go in there, and that obviously has like my wallet, all the essentials, things like that. Ooh, actually one more big perk of actually only traveling with a carry-on and not a checked bag is that if you are at the airport early and there's an earlier flight to the same destination, sometimes you can ask if there's an extra seat, or if someone doesn't show up, you can just transfer to that flight instead. And that has happened to me so many times where I got on like an hour earlier flight, and that is just the best feeling ever. And it makes it super easy when you just have your carry-on, because you don't have to worry about transferring your bags or anything like that. Yeah, so those are all of my top tips for traveling. Speaking of travel, I have a flight I need to go catch right now, and we are actually running on time. That's surprising. I'm gonna spare you guys all the boring travel footage. We're just gonna get to the exciting stuff. Let's cut to Calgary. And now we're here in Calgary. The beauty of editing, eh? We're jumping lines. Okay, I'm picking up my patches. I need a cool one. That's hilarious. like the rose, or is that too predictable?
I do actually.
I need this boot for sure.
We'll see it.
Okay, now I need to figure out how I want to arrange it on the jacket. I mean, is it too basic to do it right on? I think I have to cluster them around there, right? Oh yes, this looks so good. Wait, turn around when you see the back. Good news. Good news is that we're here at the Calgary Stampede and we're gonna be eating some good food tonight and going on the midway, doing lots of rides. It's just gonna be a general good news kind of day, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so we're going on the backstage tour right now. I'll show you guys what I can show you, but some things I can't show you. The Virgin Mobile Stampede concert series is in full effect. There's gonna be lots of performances and lots of fun stuff going on.
This way, please. On a tour, that is the one place that the Flames will never let us into.
And there's also like tours backstage. You can see the arena. It's the Saddle Dome Scotiabank Arena, and it's like so cool. And just touring backstage is gonna be the most fun. And then you can also meet some of the artists. Calgary Stampede, baby! Woo! Okay, day one of the Virgin Mobile Stampede concert series is done. We're gonna go head to the Midway, is that what it's called? Go check out some games, go check out some food. Girl could use a little food right now and a little freshly squeezed lemonade. So we are gonna go head over there and really just get a good gauge of the Stampede grounds. That was crazy. I'm sorry, there is no way. What? Is this safe? Are they okay? Why does it look like it's gonna hit this ride? Ah! Wait, that gets so close. Can't forget the freshly squeezed lemonade. We've got some watermelon. Watermelon blended with ice. Hydration station, y'all. Okay, day one, I think, is officially over. It has been the longest day between travel and doing all of the festivities at the Stampede. So much fun though. I need to take off my makeup, head to bed, and really just gear up for tomorrow because I think you're gonna like tomorrow. I know I'm gonna like tomorrow. So I'm up bright and early today. I'm gonna be heading to Lake Louise for the day. I rented a car with Avis with their member benefits. Members actually get up to 25% off of base rates, which is awesome. So look at how cool our whip is today. We've got a Jeep. I've never driven a Jeep before, but there's a first time for everything. And if I'm gonna drive a Jeep, I'm gonna drive a Jeep going to Lake Louise. Let's do this. This is the thing, living in the city, I don't get to drive often enough. And I wish I could drive more, but I feel like I'm always just taking transit. It's the most stunning drive too. It's so peaceful. We're hiking up to the top. We've got to see this blue water that I see all over Instagram. So apparently it's only about a 45-minute hike up, which doesn't seem too bad at all, especially considering this weather is absolutely gorgeous today. It'll also make the lake view that much more worth it. So let's get the hike on, baby. That way. I feel the most Canadian that I've ever felt. Hiking up a mountain to go to the lake. Okay, we have made it to Lake Louise. We're at the very top. We hiked all the way up. It is ridiculously stunning, like the most gorgeous shade of aqua. I cannot get over it. I also kind of want to be one of those people in the little kayaks out there. This is unreal. I say this forever, but I love Canada so much. Okay, we're just returning the car. Our day trip to Lake Louise is coming to an end, but we've got the Stampede to go to again. Where do I want to park? Right here sounds perfect. Wow, what a great day trip. Ooh, and I think I nailed the parking. That's what got me failed on my G2 back in the day, but did it. So we are heading to the Stampede. And then tonight, I think we're gonna do Nashville North, which I don't really even know what it is fully yet. Everyone's just been saying that Nashville North is like the most epic party slash place you wanna be at the Calgary Stampede. So I'm super excited to go there. I know yesterday when we were leaving the Stampede, we ended up leaving a bit early because we were a bit jet lagged. And the Nashville North thing goes on every single night at the Stampede. And there was a huge line. It was like absolutely crazy. Everyone looked so hyped for it. But the perk of being one of the contest winning Virgin Mobile members is that you actually get to skip the line and go to the very front of Nashville North. So that will definitely be useful tonight because I know I'm gonna check that out. And you know, if I have the option to skip the line, I'm gonna use the skip the line. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so today's gonna be super fun. It is just, I'm ready. I am ready for the Calgary Stampede. Don't I look Calgary Stampede ready? I've got my denim on, my little bandana. Just feels right, man. Just feels right here. We really lucked out with this weather. This weather is like the dream weather. I respect this. I respect this. Okay, we're currently heading to the Saddle Dome. We're gonna go for the backstage tour. I'm excited to just like check it all out. I always am so curious for concerts and stuff, what the behind the scenes looked like, and to like see all the crew and like learn about like all the jobs. I'm just so fascinated by that. So let's go get a sneak peek. I'm not sure how much I'll be able to show you, but hopefully I can share a little bit on the vlog. Thank you. I'm telling you, the VIP treatment just never stops. There's tons of food and beverage for us to enjoy, and then it's time for the artist meet and greet. Ooh, we've got a full moon tonight. Does that mean good luck, or is that bad luck? I'm gonna say it's good luck. Okay, we're heading to the Nashville North tent. And fortunately, we get to skip the giant line over there and we get to go on the other side and get on in there to the party. This is the type of line that I like. Feel like Nashville North, baby. I'm ready to get my yeehaw on. I don't know what that means, but I'm ready for it. That's all you're getting out of the camera. Update, we have made it in Nashville North. So whenever it's super hot outside, like it has been the past few days, and especially when it is long days, it definitely affects, oh, this is scary to do in the viewfinder. It definitely affects the way that I do my makeup in the sense that I make sure that it has a lot more longevity and it's something that I'm not gonna be able to touch up or not need to touch up throughout the day. So what that means, I'm using a lot of waterproof products. I'm also using a lot of powders, which I typically tend to gravitate towards more cream products. But in the heat and in the sun, that does not wear very well. Now, obviously, I would recommend using a primer and like a long-lasting setting spray. But when it comes to powders, I actually like to layer it over top of the cream products, and I find it kind of as like a double whammy of longevity and of color. So for example, like the blush that I did today, I did a cream blush, and then I layered it over top with a brighter colored powder blush. And that's really just gonna lock it in and make sure that not only does it stay pigmented all night and looks good, it's actually not gonna budge as well. So those are some hot little tips for heat-proof makeup. Oh no! I hope I didn't get mascara. I'm trying not to blink because my eyes are still wet. We need a little lip and then a little setting spray, and then I am done with this makeup. And then I need to do my hair. Oh, I don't have much time to do my hair. I think the beauty of being at the Stampede is that you really can just throw on a cowboy hat and then call it a day. So if you don't want to do your hair, throw on a cowboy hat and yeehaw on. I really have been living this weekend like a VIP alongside all the other Virgin Mobile contest winners. It's actually such a cool experience. Like, oh my god, if you won this contest, you must be having the time of your life. Between like all the artist meet and greets and going backstage, like I find that stuff so fascinating. So I'm so glad that I got to sneak in and join in on all the action. But yeah, like skipping the lines, and it really is just like the right way to do the Stampede. But the Stampede itself is so crazy. I'm pretty sure someone told me the other day that they have over 100,000 attendees per day at the Stampede. That is chaotic. Amazing, but chaotic. So we're back at the Stampede. We're getting some tickets to do some rides because you can't come to a midway and not do any rides. I don't know if I want to do the mini coaster or, oh my god, there's too many options, too many fun rides. I feel like fun houses are one of my favorites. They're not scary enough, but they're still like, oh my god, I hate this ride, it's so scary. We definitely got to get up here and do this thing. What are these called? What is the tilt-a-whirls? Always used to be my favorite ride at carnivals. That one looks crazy. I feel like I just ate too much like food and liquid to go on that ride though. This is more my pace with the capacity of my stomach right now. Oh my god, you get stuck up there? Tell me why that ride was actually kind of scary. I was like, I'm gonna take my phone out, get a video up there. No, it was scary up there. Me and Alyssa were like, okay, we could die on that ride. But it didn't seem scary from the ground. That's the craziest thing. Is it really a carnival without the corn dog? You need the corn dog. Thank you so much. Got a falafel. Well, I feel somewhat healthier about this. There's some vegetables on there, so it balances out from all the fries that I've been eating this weekend, hopefully. So good. Whew, okay, that is a wrap on night 3 of the Calgary Stampede. This night might have been my favorite night. Oh, that's hard to say. Honestly, it's been such a fun time. I am like poop though. It has been long days out in the sun, eating fair food, eating lots of greasy food, feeling amazing. Actually, one thing that I've noticed is that everyone here is so friendly. Like I know Canadians in general just have that stereotype, but it's actually very noticeable even like here from Toronto. Everyone's just so down to help someone else out, and like everyone's just been overly nice. So huge thank you to all the Calgarians. Is that what you guys are called here in Calgary? Huge thank you to all you guys out in Calgary who have been so sweet. I also got to meet a bunch of you guys at the Stampede, which is like always the coolest thing ever. It blows my mind when I like get to put usernames to people in real life, and like I don't know, I think it's just so easy to forget when you make videos that real people actually watch them. And this trip, there's been so many people coming up and saying hi, and it like honestly makes it so much more memorable and like truly makes my day. So I'm just on a high right now, but I'm ready to get in bed. Okay, the rest of my night is pretty boring. I'm just gonna be cleaning up this hotel room and packing because I've got an early morning flight. Now, the beauty of packing really light is that repacking all your stuff is pretty easy. Whew, another trip. Done and done. I am back home. What an amazing time. I feel like I need to pinch myself after every trip because I feel like I grew up always wanting to travel, and I can't believe that I get to do this as part of my job. So huge thanks again to Virgin Mobile for having me, and just huge thanks for you guys for watching these videos. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.